Notice that my attic door doesn't close evenly. If you can notice the line, it's unevenly. It's a bigger drop here. And I'm not going to try to weather strip it. What I'm going to do is build an insulating box that goes right on the inside up in there. Let's go up in the attic and take measurements of the rim around here. So my main focus is to get my box that I'm building to rest on here when the door's up, to create a seal on this wood. Looks to be casing around the door. So what I want to do is get one other thing that's important when doing this. You need to know the height of these stairs on the door when it's folded up, because the box that we're making needs to clear this. So we'll have to go from, so the height of this is 13¼ inch. And so what I'm gonna do to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my material is I'm gonna subtract the height of that across here, because my box is gonna start on top of there. So the measurement from here to the top of there is irrelevant to my dimensions of the height of my box, if that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do is, so the height of the stairs was, you're looking at your diagram, or if you make a diagram, but you want to take these measurements before you go to the store and buy your insulation material, because so you'll know how much you need. So if you have these measurements and you draw it on here, you could find a calculator online that will tell you the square inches you need, so you'll know how much material you need. But I believe the standard attic door is going to be the same size no matter where you're at in the United States. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe for an older house it may be bigger, smaller, I don't know. But check your measurements. If they're close to mine, then you'll need one sheet. What I did was I took the square here, this rectangle from the top, square here, and I put the measurements together, drew it on my material. Right, so let's go here. I'm about to go do my first measurements, and I'm gonna make all my shapes close as I can to the corner, so I save much material. So if I can double my size of my box, hopefully that'll raise the R value. So next, you'll see that I have my rulers out, and what I'm doing is I'm putting down my measurements. I'm drawing my measurements on the insulation, the same measurements that was on my diagram from earlier in the clip. So what you're going to do is you're going to measure out each shape, break down your diagram to each shape, and you're going to make your markings with a pen or marker. The darker the better, so you can see it. And then what you're going to do, you're going to move on and get ready to cut. So after you finish making your markings on the insulation piece, what you're going to do is I want you to take a very sharp handsaw and cut the pieces out. The reason why I choose a handsaw is because it cuts the piece precisely without messing up the edges. If you use battery powered saws or electric saws, sometimes it uses because the saw cuts so quickly, sometimes it nicks the edge and leave a very rigid edge. So if you want a clean look, I suggest using a handsaw. In the video, I tried using all of them, and I came out with the best results for a handsaw. So this is why I suggest that. Alright, so finally found my foil tape that I've been looking for. Took about 30-40 minutes to find it, but I found it for you guys so I can finish up this video. And that's what we're going to use to put our box together. So in just a second here, once I get this tape going, I'm going to bring my entire box into the frame. Oh, it's like that. Okay. Cool, that works great. After you finish cutting out all your shapes and getting all your pieces together, you're going to take foil tape and assemble the box together. You want to attach all the edges and make sure you secure them correctly with the foil tape. Here's the final finished product of the insulation box. As you can see, with one of the extra pieces, I put in the inside here, in the inside there, and on the top to increase the R value and improve insulation. Came out pretty good. It's pretty firm. It's pretty stiff. I don't think it'll break apart. So I'm gonna try to set the camera up so you guys can see me struggle putting it in. When it's a great fit, a tight fit, you'll struggle to put it in because it's, you know, it's you got tight tolerance. So when I first tried it, I struggled to put it in, but that's okay because I wanted a tight fit. So I'm excited about putting this in because I know when I test fitted it, I can automatically feel just that area was a lot cooler in the going up. All right, let's get to it. All right, so we're up in a Texas attic in the summer, so this should be fun. I'll let you guys see me struggle to get this in here from this view. I think I got it. It won't take too long. So that's pretty much how it'll look when it's closed. So when we need to come inside of the attic, we'll probably do something like this. And I may even add something to help keep it up like that so we're not having to take it all the way out. All right, so that worked out pretty well.